As promised, I Am Empire hanging out with me in the studio for the show this week. Gentlemen, it's been a while. How you been?
Pretty good, you know?
Good. Yeah?
Hanging out.
Better now.
Yeah. Pretty good? Not great? Just okay?
Pretty great.
Pretty great.
Yeah. We haven't reached the, the top of great yet, but we're pretty great.
On the way there.
We're climbing.
8.5, 9 out of 10.
That's right.
We've got one hand on the Great Plateau.
Okay.
Now we just wish we had bigger biceps to pull
Right, so you can
ourselves
pull
up.
yourself. Yeah. Okay. So how's tour been so far? Kings and Queens tour. Tell me a little bit about that.
It's been wonderful. Eric,
It's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah, playing like almost every single night for 40 days straight.
Jeez,
then,
that's a lot.
Yeah, it's been insane.
40 days straight, almost every day. What's been the highlight so far of the Kings and Queens tour?
Oh man, we went to the National Air Force Museum a couple days ago.
Really?
Before load-in, we had a few hours to kill, so we went and we saw like SR-71.
We actually only had 1 hour to kill, but we killed a couple hours.
We killed 3.
So you had to load it in a specific time. You were like, you know what? We're just gonna push that back a little bit. We're gonna go see some sweet planes.
We didn't realize how large the whole museum was.
Yeah, like we were expecting, 10 planes, like, all right, here's some stuff on display. Every plane ever built, plus all the NASA rockets and lunar landers and everything is in there.
And you guys got through it in 3 hours. See, that's impressive. If you look at it that way, yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So you guys went to the museum. Who's on this tour with you guys?
Blood and Water and 9 Lashes.
Okay, and it was supposed to be Queens Club, was it not? I remember hearing early on that
Yes.
So that's a highlight. The Queens Club's not touring with you guys, right? That's a good thing.
You tell us.
What happened there, man? Did they just break up right before you guys went on tour? That's a bummer.
Yeah, pretty much. They broke up, and then, well, before we knew they had broken up, they just sent us an email like, hey, we can't do the tour anymore. And then we ended up finding, we got 9 Lashes on the bill because we had toured with them before.
Okay.
And then we found out later Queens Club had actually broken up.
So when you got that email, it's like getting that text message from a girlfriend that's like, hey, we need to talk. And you're like, oh no,
right.
Something's happening. And then they broke up.
The girlfriends are always like that. They're always like, hey, we need to talk, but it's got to be in 3 days. So like, why? Just wait. Now I got to think about that for 3 days.
Yeah, and then you stew on it for 3 days, and they just break up with you anyway, so it's lame. Just get it over with.
Queens Club is at home saying like, they're calling us girls.
They're calling us girls.
Sorry,
That's
guys.
right. That's right, Queens Club. We're calling you girls.
But we're not.
We were really looking
not.
forward to meeting you.
Yeah, I was looking forward to you guys being on that tour, and that didn't happen, so we're all disappointed, all right? We just miss you, Queens Club. We wanted you to stick around.
We're not mad.
We're not mad, though.
Just disappointed.
Just disappointed. This is I Am Empire. So, speaking of touring, before the Kings and Queens tour, you guys were out on tour on the Over My Head tour, right? With Project 86 and Head. That sounds like a sweet tour. How did that one go?
It was a sweet tour, hanging out with all of our friends and just playing the shows. It was the first time that we'd ever been out with Head and Project, and those guys were awesome.
Very cool.
And it's just, it's great to get out with bands like that. You can learn a lot, and I like to think that we did learn a lot, and we try to learn a lot when we do those things.
Now, you say you learn a lot. What can you learn from Project 86? I mean, those guys.
oh boy.
Andrew Schwab, every time he's around, I'm like, he doesn't know anything.
He rages, dude.
They've only been a band for like 15 years. What do they know? What did you guys learn from them?
Just how to take care of things, and how to be a band, really. I mean, you get out here with your friends and you just try to do the best you can. So it's good to, see guys that have been around for 15 years and whatever and taking care of things the right way. And you're like, oh, okay.
That's how we should be doing it.
That's how we should be doing that.
Pretty much, he rages every night on stage, so it's like he just gets the kids into it regardless of like the situation or what's going on.
Right.
He wears a Raging Bull t-shirt and refers to himself as the CEO of Project 86.
Every night, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about on stage, but at least to us. So, I mean, that's a pretty good attitude.
That's awesome.
He calls me Pivot.
Pivot?
From One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, Billy Bibbit.
Bivet. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Bivet. I wouldn't have known it either way. So it could have been Pivot or Bivet. So how did that happen? How did that come about?
Apparently, I just look like this kid who hits himself in the movies. So the entire tour, he would be like, Pivot.
He'd be like,
He just walk up to me and like,
He would actually hit you?
No, I think he wanted to.
He
he'd be like, hit yourself, man.
He did.
Hit yourself, you Bibbit.
Do it.
Look like
Do it now.
Okay, so more touring news coming up with you guys. You guys are going to be heading overseas, right, to Christmas Rock Night in Germany. That's pretty exciting, yeah?
Oh, yeah, we were super pumped, get over there, have some some brats and strudels and stuff. And I mean, I hope I'm not like generalizing their country or anything, but I'm actually
No way.
I'm actually really pumped. So
That's awesome.
There's good
cool
eats in
bands.
Hamburg.
Yes, speaking of a lot of good bands, there's Christmas Rock Night is always like huge. Tons of our bands play that. So who are you guys most excited to play with that's going to be there? It's like a 2-day festival, right?
Yeah. We love Children 18-3 ever since we met them and toured with them, and so they're always fun to look forward to. And I've never seen House of Heroes live.
Really?
Yeah, so I'd like to see them, and then
That's a treat.
like Skillet's playing, and
Yeah.
I've only heard things about them. Never
You got
actually
Skillet,
watched
you
them.
got Red. There's going to be lots of pyrotechnics probably. So I would look out for that. Now,
always get down with explosions.
explosions. They make any show better. Right. Ask Michael Bay. So when you're talking about touring in Germany, do you guys get to spend some time in Germany, or are you just like flying in, playing the show, flying out?
We made sure we had a couple days.
Yeah, that's
So
sweet.
Going in a couple days early and staying a couple days late, I think.
What are you guys gonna go see?
I have no idea.
We
talking
have a
about-
layover in Paris.
Really? How long's the layover? But I mean, you guys only had like
hours.
an hour to spare, and you get right, and you got stuff out of it. So even if it's like an hour layover, you could probably go to the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, we're talking about taking a train or something. 'Cause,
Okay.
I don't know. People talk about trains, so.
Trains are awesome. They're pretty easy to get around. You should know though, if you go to Paris, nothing is in English. You might think like, oh, it's Paris, tourist trap, right? There will be English on some of the signs.
That's good to know.
Really?
None.
good to
None. So just look out for that. What do you guys want to see in Germany?
Man, what? I don't know.
I'd like to go to
haven't-
Berlin. I know that's far, but it's like 6 hours maybe.
Yeah, we haven't really like planned this out yet.
It's not too much of a like visual thing, but I want to see the Autobahn.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. So you guys, the first time in Germany, so everything's new. You could just follow around one of the other bands that's been there, right?
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
Children 18-3 has been there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
David's
follow
been
them
talking
around.
to us about like hanging out, and he could show us around because I think they've gone the last 2 years. So
Yeah, yeah.
They kind of know what the deal is.
That's sweet. All right, I think you guys will have a blast. More with I Am Empires coming up. Stick around. TVU's Most Wanted. Welcome back. You're watching TVU's Most Wanted. More with I Am Empire, wrapping things up. Before we do that, I have to ask, no shave November? Anybody? I mean, you guys gotta go.
I
Not so
shave.
much for you, huh?
Yep, I shave every couple days.
Every couple days?
Yep.
I'm doing no shave November. Can you tell? Good. It really has been. Look at the look on your face is like,
I'm not sure that it's true, man.
that's pathetic.
This is like,
That's pathetic.
this is all of November.
What are we, November?
Shut up. You really?
Yeah.
You're doing no shave November. You started that October 31st.
I think I maybe like 2 days before October 31st.
Shut up. That is stupid. All right.
This is the whole tour. I don't bring a razor on tour sometimes. And
Okay. I feel like if I grew all my facial hair out for 3 months, it wouldn't be anywhere close
I
to
would
any of
have
that.
a righteous beard going.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Do it. So are you in?
It's really big.
Are you not gonna shave for the entire month of November?
Yeah, yeah. You know, I mean, I'll keep it nice, you know, so
Trim it
I don't
up.
look like a hobo.
Yeah, you can trim it up.
I mean, more like a hobo than I already look. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that happens when you're in a band. You get mistaken for a hobo.
For a hobo, especially if you're
Daily.
participating in No Shave November.
Especially.
Yeah.
Especially
Yes.
then.
Yeah.
So what's coming up for I Am Empire? What do you guys got coming up other than Christmas Rock Night?
We got the Saints and Sinners video coming out, so hopefully.
That's exciting.
Yeah, in December, right?
December 13th.
Very cool. When did you guys shoot that?
I don't know. When
It was a couple months ago. We opened up for the Under Oath tour
Oh,
with
sweet.
the Chariot and Comeback Kid, a couple other bands. So we filmed kind of like a live day in the life of I'm Empire thing.
That's awesome.
So not to make it sound terribly boring, but
Hey, write this down, Alarm the Alarm. We've been spinning. It's been in the countdown because it's an awesome video. So I take it's kind of in the same vein as that, like day
Pretty
in the life
much.
of-
we totally thought of it first though. Those guys. didn't have
We
anything.
totally thought of it first.
Those guys. We went to where them. We're like, we're gonna do a live video. It's gonna be sick. Next thing you know.
Next thing you know, Alarm the Alarm comes on. You're like,
Watch
hey,
out, dudes.
we're coming for you guys.
man,
Watch out.
you guys are making lots of enemies now. Queens Club, but they're
Project.
already broken up. Who cares?
Yeah.
Project 86, and now you gotta write this down.
Yeah, they're the real
So,
girls.
other than the video, you guys just hanging out around the holidays and anything coming up the first of the year? Or?
We're gonna try and write some new songs
That's
and
cool.
stuff and just stay busy, and then do something in the spring,
Cool.
like a tour in the spring.
Right. So if fans want to keep up, what's the best way to do that? I saw you guys actually just started a Tumblr recently, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We got a Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. You could stalk us. We live in California.
We've been doing a lot of
Come hang
form
out.
spring lately too.
Oh yeah, I
don't
saw
know.
that.
Yeah, it's just kind of caught on this tour for
Yeah.
some reason, but it's been pretty cool. Like, just getting weird questions and then questions that are actually, interesting.
Yeah.
And everything in between. It's definitely an entertaining thing to do at Starbucks or on days off.
Yeah,
So.
I've seen you guys tweeting about that, and I thought that could be really awkward. What's the weirdest? What's some of the weirdest questions you guys have gotten?
Too weird.
They're crazy.
It's
weird.
mostly weird questions.
Well,
Really weird.
We were supposed to mail out those like thank you packages for people who donated to
Okay.
us to help us buy a van.
Okay, yeah.
Which, thank you, seriously.
Yeah.
But so those are still sitting in our trailer, so we get a lot of questions like, hey, have the gift packages gone out yet? Or hey, are the Kickstarter packages in the mail? And
Right.
They're like, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're on the road.
They're gonna send Tony.
Addressed them and packed them all and written all the letters, but we just don't have like the money to go into the post office
And actually send them all.
Like 40 envelopes.
Dude, shipping is expensive, man.
Large envelopes too, like
Yeah,
a
so
t-shirt.
it's
Right.
It's not that we're lazy, really. It's that it's like, oh, do we have money in the bank account right now? No. Okay.
Do we want to eat today, or do we want to ship some packages?
I mean, when we
Well,
get back from this tour, we'll be sending them out. So hopefully you guys will be getting them by Christmas.
Yeah, it's definitely the plan to do another fundraiser for the fundraiser
Right,
packages.
for the fundraiser
Yeah.
packages. That makes sense.
Someone asked who would win between a grilled cheese and a taco yesterday. They're quoting Hot Rod, but still. It's
The life of a touring band.
Tacos win.
Awesome. Well, hey, if you guys want to keep up, you can, of course, link up at TVUlive.com. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me on the show today. It's always a pleasure.
having me.
Here's number 4, TVU's Most Wanted.